And we're kicking off our linebacker must-starts for Week 10 with a player who is currently enjoying a perfect storm of opportunity and production. That player is Eric Wilson, the veteran Swiss Army knife linebacker for the Minnesota Vikings, whose unique role in the defense makes him an absolute cheat code. While ostensibly an off-the-ball linebacker, Wilson's utility is best highlighted by his Week 9 explosion against Detroit, where he racked up 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, and 6 tackles. His secret sauce is his positional fluidity. The Vikings consistently task Wilson with playing along the defensive line's edge, allowing him to leverage his above-average pass rush skills, which have led to a career-high 3.5 sacks, 57 tackles, and 2 forced fumbles. Wilson isn't a 100% snap count guy, but at a solid 85%, he is entering a dream scenario in Week 10 against the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are very generous to linebackers this season, ranking as a top 5 LB matchup, and they're also top 12 in allowing points to edge rushers, since that'll certainly come into play this week, making Wilson a high-floor, high-ceiling LB1 capable of delivering a monster dual-threat performance. After that, Wilson's next 3 to 4 matchups are still pretty solid, but if you're looking for help the next few weeks in deeper formats, Wilson is looking like a great option. Shifting gears to a player who wasted 0 time getting back to work, and we're talking about a fairly well-known IDP target, Quincy Williams. The New York Jets linebacker who burst back onto the scene after his shoulder injury wasted no time reminding us of his tackle monster status. In his first game back, Williams logged 7 tackles, 1 for loss, and 2 pass breakups against the Bengals, seeing a reliable 88% of the defensive snaps, a testament to his proven value to the Jets' defense. He already has 22 tackles, 3 for loss, and 1.5 sacks in the 4 games he has played in, and he steps directly into one of the absolute best matchups available this weekend, the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are a jackpot for linebacker production, consistently ranking top 3 or at least top 5 in most standard IDP formats for allowing fantasy points to the position this year. While his next 2 matchups against the Patriots and Ravens also look highly favorable, we do need to note that he plays next to another IDP stud, linebacker Jamien Sherwood, and this slightly caps Williams' higher-end upside and the only thing limiting him to a solid Tier 1 floor rather than an elite LB1 top-tier ceiling this week.
And for our final guy, we are looking at the very definition of a high-risk, high-reward stream, a player who only gets the snaps if the stars align. Mohamed Diabate, the Cleveland Browns linebacker, is the direct beneficiary only if Scherzinger is ruled out or severely limited with his high ankle sprain this week. Our confidence in Diabate starting hinges entirely on this one condition, backed by the assumption that he will fill the role because he was the guy who took over when Scherzinger went down. And whatever you do, don't forget about the other healthy linebacker, Devin Bush. He's got a huge boost this week too. However, if that scenario does play out and Scherzinger is out, you should get instant full-time snaps. And reportedly, Diabate is talented. The coaches raved about his explosiveness in the offseason, and he did highlight his limited Week 8 action with 5 tackles, 1 for a loss, and a forced fumble. Just keep in mind that Diabate's potential value is limited, as the Browns have 2 top 10 LB matchups on tap over the following 2 weeks. Diabate is purely a speculative move at the moment, a solid LB2 streaming option with a lot of LB1 upside, and only when we get official word on Scherzinger's status before our lineups lock down. And that seals the deal on your linebacker must-starts for Week 10. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Week 10 NFL IDP advice. And thanks for watching.
They doubted us every step of the way, but we knew what we were capable of.